Hello, everyone. This is Boricua Binks, and welcome back to Let's Play Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. As always, I am joined by Lord Daddy himself. Say hello.
Well, hello.
And of course
Lord Eddie Cloud Hands.
Oh, God. He has
Oh.
embraced his name now.
Yeah, it's, I don't mind it. It's both intimidating, yet sensual, I guess. Well, it depends on the sensual part.
Ooh, you gonna be
The
like
cloud
Kratos, press an X during a sex scene?
circle, it's circle.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell X does during those scenes. Didn't even try. I want to be safe, It's a circle, circle, circle.
Hmm. But
And
doesn't X hit the spot?
what spot are you talking about, Binks?
It hit me like a split second after I said it. I was like,
Uh,
oh, maybe too far.
Nah, it's never too far around here.
Ooh.
But yeah. We're recording. What are we doing again? Oh yeah, we need to give like a little update of what happened in the last episode. I believe what happened is that we were done with everything with the past, and now we're only focusing on the present situation going on, and mainly it's just trying to find out more information regarding the Grammarys themselves, and more so regarding the whole thing that happened with uh Thalassa, Zach's wife, and Trucy's mother. And it's like, well, what's going on? And we finally were able to break the Grammarly secret from Zach. And it's like they have this power, if you want to say, to kind of sense this tension and feelings of others using a bracelet. And that's when we found out that Apollo is also her child.
Dun dun dun.
From her first husband.
Yep.
And the whole aspect that Truce and Apollo are what?
What?
That's what we're gonna figure out right now.
All right, let's continue on then. We gotta talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
About
Truce
and Apollo. Okay.
Yep. Well, I hardly need you to tell me at this point, but those two are brother and sister, yes. And the brother, too, has this power of theirs. So Trucy has an older brother. I wonder what will come of that.
Good question.
Yeah, I wonder, Capcom. Excuse me. Mr. Wright, tonight, after our game is done, I will return to a life of hiding. Or death, it's one of the two.
Yeah.
I will not see her live her life without knowing. I understand. I'll tell the two of them when the time is right. I guess it's ain't right. I am in your debt. Once again. No kidding.
And then you repay him by screwing him over with the card game.
Yeah, sure, of course. What I want to know is how all this got to be so messed up.
Yeah. Alright. Bracelets.
Those bracelets are made of a special alloy. It is said to expand and shrink very slightly in response to body warmth. So they're temperature sensitive or something? Yes. This is how they can shrink to the exact size of their wearer's wrist.
BS, but okay.
Yeah, I was like, listen, I don't know much about science anymore, but... And the whole thing about metal expanding the heat and whatnot. Wait a minute. They said it shrinks with body heat?
Yep.
But metal expands when heat.
Well, he didn't say with heat, or I don't know. He said it shrinks to match the wearer, which is weird.
Okay, I'm gonna give myself a headache. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's a magical bracelet. Let's just leave it at that.
Yes. For God's sakes, this is a magical game. That's the thing. It's like, why am I nitpicking this?
No, why are they trying to use science when clearly this is not science?
or I'm insinuating that they're using science. It doesn't matter at this point. And this has something to do with the power? What have I told you? The Grammarly power reacts to tension in others. When a Grammarly senses tension, they too become tense. and this tension translates into minute contractions of the muscles. So minute, they cannot sense it on their own. Wait, they're muscles? Oh, so that's what the bracelets are for. With a bracelet on, one can sense these contractions, because the bracelet is always a perfect fit. So when the person they're watching gets tense, the bracelet feels tighter on their wrist. Precisely. But that alone doesn't really count as mind reading. I believe I understand how the process works from there. It's a simple question of eyesight. Eyesight? I guess that's not simple enough.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, I'll just accept that. Have you ever heard of kinetic vision? That sounds like something in the Zero Escape series, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It's been ages since I played. I want to play it again, though. Something about the ability to see... that's the wrong voice. Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I've heard of it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball if it was stopped, if they focus. Oh, but it's not confined to sports alone. It all relies on the ability to focus. When we focus, we can see many things. For instance, your fly is down. What? The faintest twitch of the face, and the meaning that lies behind it. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. One must know the mind of a crowd before one may distract it. So, basically what you're saying is, the Grammars can see really well? I'd be screwed. Well, for them, seeing is more than believing. It is knowing. Their power relies on eyesight combined with exceptional focus. Well, things are starting to come into focus for me too. Now, of course, it is difficult to maintain such levels of focus for any length of time. But what if someone could tell you when to focus? Or something? Precisely. But wait, Chusei doesn't wear any bracelets? You're talking about poker, yes? The timing when the focus is so elementary, she probably does it without thinking. I doubt Chusei herself has realized this. That is all I know of things grammary. Well, thank you, Mr. Zack. If this boy's bracelet is the real thing, then he will use it before long, thereby awakening his power. I'll keep that in mind. Well, shall we play a game? Okay, friggin' Saw.
I had the same thought.
Never seen those movies, so I have no damn interest.
You've never seen them?
No, because they're gore porn. That's what it is.
That's true, but I'm actually surprised. Huh.
I think I saw bits and pieces.
I saw the first one and I said never ever again.
And the things I heard at the first one is the best one and most mild. It's the story is awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's like, whoa, holy crap, this is actually really intriguing.
I think it gets more convoluted with time, though.
Yes, it gets more convoluted, and frankly, it just goes into what I call gore porn, torture porn, whatever. It's like that movie Hostel, whatever. That movie was yeah, people enjoy it, so be it. I've said so much. Let me say one more thing. I will tell you of that night. That night? The night my mentor, Magnifi Grammary, passed from his world to the next. There were 2 pistols and 2 letters sent. This was Magnifi's test. A test? In his last years, Magnifi Grammary worked us to the bone. No. To the pain. But that night I could not shoot him. So I shot the clown's forehead instead. This, it seems, was the correct answer.
What a jerk, making them do that.
Take this. I give my art to you, Zack. That's probably not the right voice. What? It is thanks for playing along with my show. You shot well tonight. Why am I laughing? You'll never know. Though I would not have minded dying by your hand.
I'm very curious now.
It's bad. Anytime I'm making a joke, just assume it's a very lewd or terrible thing.
Oh boy.
How could I shoot you? You're my mentor. Bah! I thought you might say that. If I went home without shooting anything, what would you have done then? Well, then, of course, I would have given Valant his chance. And if I had shot you in the forehead instead, then it would be over. If you or Valant were to shoot me in the head, then I to the darkness would go, and my aunt with me. A fitting end, don't you think? Ah. Yet this ending, too, gives me no cause for regret. I thank you, Zack. And I am sorry. I have done much that was wrong in my day.
No kidding. Covering up his daughter's death.
Well, it seems to me that Magnifi wanted you to be his successor all along. That's why the time he gave you was earlier than Valant's. Perhaps. But it is not something we will ever know for sure now. I wonder, what is Valant up to these days? Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, the performance rights go to him. Ah. And now here I am, and his dream is ended. It's worse than that, actually. Public opinion's a fickle thing, you know? What? You don't mean to tell me they put the blame for our mentor's death on him? Well, the trial ended when you vanished, Mr. Zack. There were even rumors that Valant had helped you pull it off. But that's madness! Well, it seems that before I can once again disappear from this world, I have one more act to perform. Isn't it odd that sorting out my life should prove so complicated, even though I'm dead?
Okay.
Just give it a few hours, man, and then you're dead. Now that night, Zack Gramarye was killed. He died as Shady Smith, a mysterious traveler with a secret past. But he left one thing behind before he parted. This.
Oh?
His confession. To use as I saw fit.
To whom it may concern. 7 years past, I, Zack Gramarye, murdered my mentor, Magnifi Gramarye. I apologize for the trouble caused by my sudden departure from court and hereby confess to my crime. Okay.
But why would he do this again? So, like, Valant would not take the blame?
Yeah, I think he wanted to kind of make amends with his former partner. Not that Valant really deserves it, but whatever.
Not at all. Of course, he'd killed no one. This was his way of tying up loose ends with his old partner, Valant Gramarye. I love it we were asking about this, and here the game just told us right away. I should have should have just kept going here. Okay. Well, there we go.
Okay. Now, I think Sunshine Coliseum is next.
That's what I believe, too. Because Mr. Douchebag in Solitary Cell 13 is really not going to say much yet until we have everything that we need.
Definitely. Alright, let's go.
Oh, but that means we got to talk to Banana Douchebag. Everybody a douche. Well, this is a blast from the distant past. Long time no see, Mr. Valant. 7 years has it been. Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Actually, I came because there's something I want to ask you. I've spoken to the press. I've nothing more to say. I've spoken a lot to a lot of people myself, and come to some conclusions. But then I realized I needed to hear it from you.
Alright. Mr. Banana, I hope this is the last time we talk, bro.
I hope. We can only dream.
Alright.
Let's talk about Magnifi. I have walked a difficult road these past 7 years. Because you couldn't perform Magnifi's repertoire? Do not be deceived! Valant's skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No.
It was my partner who stole me on my way.
Zach Gramarye.
His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought.
Zach Gramarye murdered our mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you?
I remember as if 'twere only yesterday. Yet, that was not the way of it, in the end. For a while he vanished, our suspicions upon my own person never did. His partner Zach vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of a press said.
I had no idea.
That doesn't make sense, but okay.
Right, it's... Then again, I see the stupidity of a lot of people come out more and often nowadays, so... I wouldn't be surprised.
Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. They cover the greatest magic show in history as if it were a vaudevillian distraction. And here must I stand smiling at them all. What am I, if not a player in some fiendish farce?
Don't make me feel bad for this man now, game.
I don't feel bad for him.
Yeah. I mean, maybe a little, but it's like, you're still a dick, though, so...
Yeah.
Wait, might I suggest this because you never made it clear what happened? Magnifi's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you.
Oh.
I knew I'd be seeing these sooner or later.
The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight.
It sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago.
Alright.
Alright. Let's break this then.
You going down, Valant.
You call me Lord Daddy for a reason. Ask what you will, you'll get nothing from me.
You know, I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now.
I find it funny that actually he's the one who calls him Lord Daddy, so...
It is interesting. I'm still curious as to why he even called Phoenix Lord Daddy.
I'm wondering, because him calling him Lord Daddy happens after this conversation, right? Timeline-wise?
I can't... Ooh,
because I think this conversation... Yeah, that makes sense, actually. So I'm thinking whatever happens in this conversation might be why he calls him Lord Daddy.
Maybe? Okay. Well, I have to know what happened.
For 7 long years I have endured. Now finally the curtain lifts on my new golden age. All the miracles of our truth within my grasp.
You know, sorry to do this, Valant, but right now I need answers. I think I'll start by dropping a bomb. That should shake things up. I just had Taco Bell. Valant, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have this.
Okay, now I can... Oh. So we're supposed to show him this transferal of rights envelope, which we know he gave to Apollo and Trucy, but Valant acted like he'd never seen it before.
Yeah, or more so, what I'm wondering is, did he act like he'd never seen it before, or did he act, did he act oblivious intentionally, hoping that they would hand it over to him?
That's possible, because at first, I remember when we showed it to him before, he was like, oh, what's this? It has the Gramarye seal or whatever. And then he was like, oh, Lord Daddy gave this to you?
Right, and he's like, can I see it?
Alright, well, let's just present this, but I'm just... It's kind of confusing.
And what might that be? I see it bears a Gramarye seal.
I should have brought this to your attention sooner. But I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast.
What is this?
A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnifi's miracles.
What? Zach Gramarye. He wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter?
Wait, so he knows what's in there?
What? So that's why I'm thinking that's why he really was acting oblivious. He was hoping that maybe if he, you know what? I think that kind of makes sense. I think he was acting oblivious. He wanted to see it and he would rip up everything, you know?
Mm-hmm, like he did with Brussels card.
Right.
Huh.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Maybe we're giving him too much credit, but we'll see.
Exactly, that too. Trucy Enigmar. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days.
But preposterous! Zack is gone! Vanished into the void!
This is a genuine article. Zack was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and a notary can testify to this.
Why does fate toy with me so? Why must my life be lived in thrall to the dead?
Okay, yeah, I feel kind of bad now.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm in a weird position. You're not the only one with that problem.
But he shot Magnifi. Yes, it was Zack, it was! But then he left, and my career as a magician fell into darkness.
Did you think there might be some way out of it? Say, if you can prove Zack Gramarye shot Magnifi? Was that why you testified?
Yes, my way out. It should have been my way out.
Well, it may not be too late, Mr. Valant. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed Magnifi Gramarye?
He don't deserve this, but fine. Give him Zack's
Yeah.
confession.
It's something. I believe I have the answer to your prayers right here. Zack Gramarye wrote one more thing before passing on.
But this is a confession.
In which he admits to the killing of Magnifi Gramarye. See? All according to your plan.
I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fool the audience, give them a fleeting dream. Yet, it seems the tables have turned. Now I am the audience, believing the deceptions I've wrought upon myself.
Zack wrote this right in front of me. After I explained your situation to him.
Because even though Zack's a jerk, he was better than Valant.
Yeah. Simple as that. And there goes the locks.
Okay. Let's talk about Magnifi's death.
You do know that this confession is nothing but lies.
Which means you know that he didn't really kill him.
And he's claiming that he hasn't killed him either, then. Okay. Yes. It's my opinion that Zack Gramarye killed no one.
Then you must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination. Two received instructions to kill, but if one is innocent, then the one who remains is guilty.
Now, that would be the logical conclusion, yes.
So he vanished to protect me, his partner. A staring tale, 'tis true.
Did you shoot Magnifi Gramarye in the forehead?
If I had, and I told you, what would you do? Run to the police, perchance? Do as you will. There's nothing left for me now. It is true, after all. I have little talent. I needed my mentor Magnifi's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed hold of me.
Uh-oh.
I knew it. So Valant Gramarye did kill the great Magnifi.
So sorry, Mr. Wright. But it was not I who shot my mentor.
Eh? But
What? But if it wasn't you, then who the hell was it? There wasn't another disciple, was there?
Okay, sorry.
Another disciple? Such as...
Well, I don't know. Knack and talent Gramarye, maybe?
Your wild fancies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zack and Valant received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person that could have fired that pistol that night. I don't suppose you figured it out by now.
It wasn't Zack or Valant who shot Magnifi. Then they had to be the only other person at the scene. Which means... Wait. You don't mean...
Yes, the great Magnifi Gramarye himself.
Oh my gosh. Well, we will talk about that in the next episode.
Oh boy.
Oh, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also make sure to ring the bell for notifications for new episodes. You can follow me on Twitch, where I stream every week. And also, follow me on Twitter for updates. Until next time, have a nice day. Adios!